Welcome to Module 1, Effects that Allergies Have in the Body, part of HSQC's Food Allergy Awareness Training. In this module we will look at the types of symptoms people with food hypersensitivity may experience, understand the risks involved, explain the difference between a food allergy, a food intolerance, and celiac disease, understand what to do if someone has anaphylaxis. An increasing number of people need to avoid eating certain types of food because they are allergic or intolerant to them. Objectives. This module explains the types of symptoms people with food hypersensitivity may experience. These vary from mild symptoms to life-threatening emergencies such as anaphylaxis. Understand the risks of someone with a food hypersensitivity ingesting food which may cause a reaction. Explain the difference between a food allergy, a food intolerance, and celiac disease. Understand what to do if someone has anaphylaxis. Food hypersensitivity. The term food hypersensitivity is used to describe the effect on people who experience an adverse physical reaction to food which is otherwise harmless. This includes the conditions of food allergy, food intolerance, and celiac disease. Food allergy causes. A food allergy is when the body's immune system, which is the body's defense against infection, mistakenly treats the protein in food as a threat. The body responds to this threat by releasing a number of chemicals in the body. These chemicals cause the symptoms of an allergic reaction. The type and severity of the reaction depends on a number of factors, including the individual, the severity of their allergy, the amount of allergen they've been exposed to, and other factors such as exercise, lack of sleep, or medication, which can increase an individual's sensitivity. Very small amounts of allergens can cause severe reactions. The most severe and potentially life-threatening reaction to an allergen is anaphylaxis. Symptoms of allergy reactions: tingling or itching in the mouth, a raised, itchy red rash, hives. In some cases, the skin can turn red and itchy, but without a raised rash. Swelling of the face or mouth, angioedema, throat or other areas of the body, difficulty swallowing, wheezing or shortness of breath, feeling dizzy and lightheaded, feeling sick, nausea or vomiting, abdominal pain or diarrhea, hay fever-like symptoms such as sneezing or itchy eyes, allergic conjunctivitis. Food intolerance causes. A food intolerance is more common than a food allergy. Food intolerances are thought to affect 1 in 10 people. Food intolerances do not involve the immune system. Instead, a food intolerance involves the digestive system and can cause difficulty digesting certain foods, leading to symptoms such as abdominal pain, gas, and diarrhea. Symptoms of food intolerance: abdominal pain, bloating, wind and/or diarrhea, skin rashes and itching. Reactions caused by a food intolerance are not life-threatening, but the effects can take a long time to resolve, sometimes lasting for days or weeks. Food business operators, FBOs, need to treat allergies and intolerances equally as consumers react to different levels of food. Celiac disease causes. Celiac disease is a serious autoimmune condition triggered by consuming gluten, which leads to damage of the gut lining, impacting a person's ability to absorb nutrients from food. Gluten is a family of proteins found in wheat, rye, barley, oats, spelt. Symptoms of celiac disease. Symptoms of celiac disease can range from mild to severe and include bloating, nausea, tiredness, anemia, headaches, hair loss, inhibited musculoskeletal development, diarrhea, wind, constipation, mouth ulcers, weight loss, skin problems, depression. Symptoms of celiac disease continued. Some symptoms may be confused with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or gluten intolerance, while other symptoms may be related to stress or aging. Therefore, it can be difficult to get an accurate diagnosis. Following a gluten-free diet can stop the symptoms. It is important to note that allergies to specific cereals, such as wheat, barley and rye, should not be confused with a gluten intolerance or celiac disease, as the proteins responsible for triggering an adverse physical reaction are different for food allergy and thus should be considered separately. Anaphylaxis causes. Someone who has a food allergy can go into anaphylactic shock when their body's immune system mistakenly treats the protein in food as a threat. For the FBO, these can include nuts, milk, fish, shellfish, eggs, and some fruits. Symptoms of anaphylaxis: a persistent cough, vocal changes, breathing difficulties such as fast, shallow breathing, wheezing, a fast heartbeat, feeling lightheaded or faint, confusion and anxiety, clammy or sweaty skin, collapsing or losing consciousness. What to do if someone has anaphylaxis? Call 999 for an ambulance immediately, even if they start to feel better. Mention that you think the person has anaphylaxis. Use an adrenaline auto-injector if the person has one, but make sure you know how to use it correctly first. Remove any trigger if possible. Lie the person down flat unless they're unconscious, pregnant, or having breathing difficulties. Give another injection after 5 to 15 minutes. If the symptoms do not improve, and a second auto-injector is available.